morning, everybody, or afternoon now. So I'm doing something kind of interesting today and figured that I would go ahead and videotape it. These they were rabbit hutch cages from when we lived in Cape Coral. And since I don't have rabbits and I have quail, I am going to change them over to quail cages. The first thing is that right here, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Okay, right here where this square was, this is where the rabbit feeder would go. And of course with the quail, I don't have rabbit feeders. I actually use these non-mess quail feeders that I made. Got it off of some guy off of YouTube that has quail. Really great idea. It's just the shoebox from Dollar Tree, and right here at the top I have the little thing that you hook to the drill and make holes. Do it backwards so it doesn't rip up your plastic. If you do it backwards in reverse, it goes right through it, piece of wood up underneath of it, and it makes it where the quail. And then you just put the food in there and they stick their little heads in there. You keep the top on it, of course, otherwise they throw the food everywhere. Quail are very, very wasteful eaters. They've been pretty upset since we moved. It took probably 3 or 4 days to start getting some eggs again, and then I switched their cages and it took a couple days. Again, we got our first egg from them again for today, and I'm transferring them to cages again. So these are my girls. I haven't decided. I separated them because I had way too many boys and all the girls were losing all their head feathers, because that's what the boys like to do when they're mating, is pull out feathers from the back of their head. So I'm giving the girls a break from the boys. Down here are all the boys, but they're getting ready to go into this one. So the way that I fixed the rabbit cage, where I just got another piece of hardware cloth, put it over, and then I don't know if you can see this, but I am almost like sewing, going through the next one and back through, and then twisting it and coming down all the way around the whole thing. This one's finished. So there, now you can see this one kind of better. I twisted it up right here, and then I loop it through each one, almost like I'm sewing all the way around it to reinforce where that hole was from the rabbit feeder. I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep the nest box part in there. They're kind of all going in there. And this is going to be the boys. It also has a nest box. I'm not sure if I'm going to just cut that out and put a piece of wire over it, or whether I'm going to leave it. I haven't decided yet. But I'm fixing this side right here, sewing it up sort of with the metal twine, and it'll go all the way around. And the doors, I made these myself, so the doors have a little, let's see, a little S hook here to hold them when I want it to stay open. And then down here has another little S hook to hold on, and this one I have 3, so it can go on the sides and everything. This one I just have 2 on it.
Here we have all our quails. These are the girls on this side. Ain't they little cuties? this side we have the boys. And there's a lot of boys. So that just means we're gonna have to cook some of them up. Because we got too many boys. There's this many boys against this many girls. It's not fair. It's not fair to the girls. So we're gonna have to even the odds up a little bit. But that's our quail. They're kind of hanging from a tree here, see? Next to the chicken coop.
Hi, I'm making lunch. We're gonna have some red hots and some quail eggs. This is my outside kitchen. Yay! Husband, how many red hots do you want?
3.
These are different than the other ones. Can I just say I love Missouri? Okay, that's fine. I'm cracking the shell. Yeah. I gave my quail egg scissors to the neighbor. So I am cracking them by hand. Go, Zeus. Ah! I caught it. See that little dot right there? That one was fertilized.
How many quail eggs is an egg?
3 quail eggs equal 1 egg.
Was that as far as omelets and all that?
Supposedly, or recipes where you put it and use it in like a cake or something like that. Supposedly 3 quail eggs equal 1 chicken egg. But nutritionally, they're supposed to be better. They're supposed to be really good for people with allergies. It's supposed to like get rid of your allergies. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but that's what I read. This is the last one. There we go. And my husband wants, we call them flipped eggs. So over medium, over easy type of eggs. Let's see if I can do it without it sticking to the pan. We'll ask him to cook a little bit. Here's my nets. Oh, I broke a yolk.
That's no yolk.
That's no yolk. That one was for you, Lexi. All right. All right. Good morning, everybody. So I found something really cool yesterday. We're walking down my property to the edge of the wood line, and these are supposed to be honey mushrooms. So according to everything, they are edible as long as they're cooked. So we're going to try them out later today, maybe with dinner. Make some sauteed mushrooms. Oh, here's some more. Look at this. Those are pretty. So pretty excited to find my first Missouri mushrooms. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, so earlier I showed you that I had found the honey mushrooms, and I have them all cleaned up and I am cooking them. See that? Has some mushrooms, onions, garlic. I am going to saute them down until they don't have any liquid coming off of them anymore. And supposedly with these mushrooms, a lot of people like to dehydrate them and use them as a thickening agent because it has whatever thickens food in it. So it is something that is used to thicken foods if you dehydrate it and like powder it or whatever. So I'm going to make them onion, garlic, and honey mushroom sauce, and we are going to have it with grilled chicken, and right over here is the rice. So as you can see, I'm still cooking outside under my canopy. For anybody who has a canopy and the water gets stuck in the corners when it rains, I saw this little hack on somewhere, Google, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, but you get a pool noodle and stick it in the corner and it keeps the rain from pooling in the corners. So it actually works, and it's worked well for us. No more problems of having to run out here in the rain and push it up and let it get out from under so it doesn't collapse. So for right now, that's all, and I will talk to you later. I will tell you how dinner was tomorrow. Bye.
Hey everybody, I'm glad you watched our video with us today about quail and mushrooms and just the different things that we're trying out here. Some new stuff for us. The quail is definitely a wonderful bird to have around here. We love the eggs, and actually when you cook them and wrap them in bacon, they're fantastic as well. So thank you for watching our video with us today. I'll give you a sneak peek here of what's going on. I started breaking ground on my pole barn here, and I got my first pole up, and that'll be about next week's video. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week, and thanks for hanging out with us here at First Fruits Farm. See you later.